Yo, it's your boy Key 757, and this is Up for Debate. This is episode 9. It's been a little while, but we back. And I got my co-host here. We'll say what's up to the people, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, y'all? We back.
What's happening? Sorry for the wait, but we in here.
You know it. All right, so we've been just, trying to work on our stuff and get a better following or whatever. So we'll try not to make y'all wait next time. We're going to start off with our thought-provoking questions, as always. And the first one is, when playing games, like video games or board games, with children, should you let them win?
Nah. Okay, I think I'll probably let them win. That's me being nice and stuff. But because I'm probably shit anyway. The kid probably beat me.
Damn. Not me. I shows no mercy.
He look too. I'm not gonna whoop their ass all the time.
Every time.
But I ain't gonna just let them win all the time. Like sometimes I be like, go hard. Then I chill. Might let them catch up a little bit, and then I might finish them off. Nah. But I ain't gonna just
no hope.
I sometimes I give them a little chance so they can know what winning feel like.
They can know when they beat me, and it's gonna feel even better because finally I beat them. It's gonna be great. Like you know what I'm saying?
So you gonna just whoop a 3-year-old in memory?
My dad ain't never let me win.
In memory?
In everything, he ain't never let me win. Not one time. I've never beaten him in anything.
I'm gonna have to call him on that one.
I swear. Only time, and that was the last time we went fishing. It took me 30.
That's why you act like that, huh?
Probably.
Well, shit. I want to win. I like to win. He like to win. So shit, he ain't gonna let me win, and I ain't gonna let no other kids win. They gonna get destroyed.
You got it from your daddy.
I'm talking about. I'm gonna be worse than him.
Oh.
I'm slamming hotels on the Monopoly board. I'm tearing them up.
So
Uno card, smack. Yeah.
So what about sick cancer kid?
I'm going.
You gonna do like
Dame Lillard scoring 50.
So you gonna do like dude from Ohio State and whoop him 90 something to
30 something. Yeah.
Hey, he probably was playing hard. Like I'm thrashing his ass right now.
He talking hella shit.
Yeah.
Like
What's the name did that too though? Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah, on that episode, he was whooping the shit out that boy. Yeah. And he was talking shit. They was playing like street ball or something. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Okay, we're gonna move on. All right, so this one is a little different. It's basically a question where, all right, how would you feel if you were in the same public restroom or was to use the same public restroom as a transgender person? Devonna.
You know what? Okay, first off, with this question, I'm gonna give y'all an incident that happened to me with my niece. Her ass, we was at the movies. Her ass, like, I gotta pee, so I'm taking her to the bathroom. But I ain't even looking where I'm going for real. She walking into the bathroom, and I walked into the man's bathroom, y'all, with my niece.
Yeah. She
probably was like 2 at the time. Yo, I'm in the bathroom. I'm not caring. Because I ain't even checked and see if it was urinals in there or nothing.
Damn.
I'm in the stall.
Right.
So about like 2 minutes later, men start coming in there. I'm like, fuck. How I'm going to get her out of here without seeing some men's penis? That's all I was thinking. Like, how I'm like, fuck me. How I'm going to get her out of here without seeing some grown-ass men penis? So it's a no for me.
Hold on, wait.
With
so
the transgenders coming to the bathroom.
Penis just be showing in the men's bathroom like that.
They got their dick out using a urinal.
You don't see that. Like, she coming in the bathroom. I take the baby in there with me all the time. I ain't got no choice.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand parents don't got that choice.
Unless they got a family bathroom.
But what about transgender?
See, yeah, that is the question though. You got kind of off topic.
What about transgender?
But so
I didn't know. I had to tell a story about why I don't care for that, because I don't want no little kid to see that. Because even if you got to take your daughter to the men's bathroom, I don't want to do that though, because it's men in there.
You don't want the transgender. What is that considered transgender woman when they go from man to woman?
Man and woman, yeah.
Okay, so you don't want them in the women's bathroom if they still got dicks, basically.
Yeah. Sound like.
Yeah.
So if they don't got dicks, they cool.
Go all the way, because it's kind of confusing. It's confusing to people who are not in that
confusing
lifestyle.
to them in
That's
their
what I'm
mind.
thinking.
Well,
But-
I for one I don't know how I would feel about it, because like a transgender woman turned male would, even if she still had her parts, she'd just be in a stall. Like it wouldn't even be a big deal for real. Not for the men's
True.
bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
So what if the other one go in the stall?
Nah.
Then is it a problem then? She in the stall. Ain't nobody seen it.
Yeah, that's true.
Well-
and that's more than likely what's going to have to happen, because
The
it's a woman's
stalls.
bathroom.
Right.
Okay,
And you
fuck
trying
it.
to be a woman, so
yeah,
be a
there
woman.
ain't no urinals in a woman's bathroom.
No. So
But if they change the way the bathrooms are set up, they may have urinals in them now. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So-
if they
so
gotta
they
do
gonna-
it like that, then get everybody need a stall. Put the urinals in the stall.
Oh yeah, I can see
that's
that.
a good idea.
That is a good idea. So basically, you don't have a problem with it so long as it's done right. You know what I'm saying? Okay, moving on. So, your boy Sway Lee is designing men's heels, and he says, "I'm not scared to be different." What do you think about men's heels?
If them the heels, I wear them. I'm not gonna lie.
Them boots though, they
Boots.
just got a heel on them. Boots have
Okay.
heels on them.
Okay, well,
So when we
Boots have
talking about,
heels.
if they them, then I'm cool.
but we talking about heels, bruh.
Stiletto
They probably gonna
We
be.
talking about heels.
They
Elite-
probably gonna have more inches on them.
Yeah, absolutely.
and skinny. Nah, I can't do that.
I don't know if it's gonna be
Hey,
skinny or not.
Chill, cause all heels are not skinny.
I'm just
Right.
saying
It's
if they.
stilettos. It's got chunky heels. They not all skinny.
Well-
They heels though.
Well, if they farther than what he got on right here, then probably not. I can't get with it.
But you, it sounds like you'll contemplate the idea though. You're like you're sitting, once it's in front of you, you'll think about it. Like, I might can pull this off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gay.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Get it. Hold on. No, get the fuck out of here.
yeah,
But-
I'm not fucking with no heels. I will fuck with some boots with a heel on it. Like,
Like
you know what I'm saying?
that's what I said,
I'm cool
though.
with that too.
A
But
lot of
that's
shoes
it.
got heels
I'm
on 'em.
sure about it. I'm not doing nothing heel like at all. Boots, yeah, boots, but I'm not messing with no heels. Male heels, no.
Sway Lee gonna be out here
I'm
with
trying to
the,
picture what a
the
male
4-inch.
heel look. I don't even know.
he gonna put a 4-inch
He said
on
he's
there.
going to design it, so I guess we'll see it soon enough. Okay, now we're going to move on to our new segment to the show. It's called Versus. It's basically when we take two things and we verse them against each other. And on this first time around, we're going to start off with Bow Wow. We're talking about movies here, so it's Bow Wow movies versus Nick Cannon movies. Which one is better in your opinion? Go.
Nick Cannon's movies is. I feel like it's probably better because Nick Cannon most of them times was the main role. Bow Wow a lot of time was a side dude that you might not even cared about for the movie.
And I'm glad you said that. So I wanted to like kind of pick three movies in particular where they were like the main
Okay,
guy.
we could do
So all right, so we got Like Mike, Lottery. This is for Bow Wow. Like Mike, Lottery Ticket, and Roll Bounce versus Drumline, Love Don't Cost a Thing, and let's say Chirac is another movie that he did.
I've never seen that. You know what? This is a good
Or
go
maybe
at it
I never
moment
seen
because they
Underclassmen.
have
I
the
seen
same
Underclassmen.
role.
It was kind of weak, but
They play the same roles.
but they both was in Roll Bounce. Remember that?
Right, but he what's the name was the lead role though.
Bow Wow
Yeah.
was the lead role.
Right.
Okay, but I
But like Mike.
like Drumline, and I like Love Them Cost a Thing. So
I do too.
I didn't like Lottery Ticket.
I like Lottery Ticket.
I ain't like it. Roll Bounce, I like Roll Bounce.
That shit was weak.
I don't know about that one.
And like Mike, he was a kid, so his acting skills weren't that great.
So who you got?
I got Nick Cannon, I said.
got Nick.
I got Nick because Bow Wow acting skills be kind of shaky sometimes.
And
Yeah,
what he
he's
did
trash.
since then, that little small role in Medea's movie,
Yeah,
where he got called Byron.
that shit was terrible. Terrible.
Johnson's Family Vacation, he was trash.
Trash. Solange was trash too.
Yeah, both
The
The
of them.
movie was trash.
Nick Cannon kind of weak too. But anyway, we're gonna move on to the next.
Nick Cannon, but if we count Nick Cannon's all that
That don't
and
count.
Walling Out, he's
Talking
super
movies.
killing it.
Stick with it, movies. All right, so we moving to the next verses. It's Michael B. Jordan versus Chadwick Boseman. And for those who don't know who Chadwick Boseman is, that's the Black Panther. The three movies I'm gonna go ahead with. All right, so Michael B. Jordan, we got Chronicle, Fruitvale Station, and Creed versus 21 Bridges, 42, and Get On Up. Now,
I haven't seen 21 Bridges.
I just recently seen it.
And they both in Black Panther.
I ain't
Yeah,
seen
that's why I didn't want to
42
use
either.
that one. I didn't want to use Black Panther.
So
they both did good
they both
in that.
did good in it.
Yeah.
Just Get On Up was good.
See, you trying to cut out some shit.
I'm not. That's just the way.
You trying to make it easier to pick.
Yeah.
But I'm going Chadwick Boseman. I think he's better at that serious actor than Michael B. Jordan is.
Right.
He's just cold. Get On Up and the
42.
and the 42 was cold.
Both of them was.
And the accent and everything for the Get On Up was cold.
He killed those, both of them.
I was about to go with Michael, but because I think he fine. But I'm gonna go with,
and I knew that's the reason you was
I'ma
gonna go with
with
that. I knew that when we was
because
talking about it earlier.
The acting is a little bit better.
I'm definitely with Chadwick Boseman because Creed wasn't that great to me. Fruitvale Station was a good movie,
but
based
his
off
acting wasn't that great.
But I liked him in Chronicle a lot.
I did like Chronicle.
I did like him Chronicle, but he was terrible in Fantastic Four. That shit was just all
the movie
bad.
was terrible. We can't blame him for that.
Wait,
movie.
he was in Fantastic Four?
He
shouldn't have been
on that one.
Yeah,
should have passed on that one. And Chadwick Boseman was in Gods of Egypt. He did good in that.
I didn't see that, and I don't like that movie because you got Gods of Egypt and ain't that many damn black people in the movie.
Ain't really none at all. He one of the only ones.
They are like white people.
And he's
was
a god in
Egypt.
there.
Then he plays a lot of roles that kind of have more meaning to him. You feel me?
Yeah, he got good roles. Like
He
they
He
all
got
different.
Marshall. He got Message.
I ain't seen Marshall though.
I ain't seen it.
No.
I seen Marshall.
I think it went kind of underrated.
Because a lot of people, you know
We don't
those
support
movies.
a lot of time, man. We gotta start supporting our
I
people
do.
in these movies.
Yeah, right.
I seen. I do too. I seen 21 Bridges. It's all right. I like it.
Did you go see Selma at theaters?
Nah, I ain't go see that in theaters,
Nope.
but I
Did you
didn't
go
want
see
to.
Detroit at theaters?
Nah, I wanted to wait for that one to come out, but I still watched it though.
Yeah, I watched it too.
Yeah, I ain't want to see it in the movie. Like when I go to movies, I want a big experience. I don't really want like a little drama or nothing.
Historical.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really running to see that. Anyway, we're gonna move on to our last verses, and this one has to do with singers. It's Jacquees versus Omarion. Go.
Omarion all day. Fuck Jacquees.
It's not even a fight. Like I mean, Jacquees got one song that I know. What's it called? You and All Your Bullshit or whatever it's really called.
He got a couple of
Okay,
them.
and then he got the jump with Dej Loaf, which I don't know the name
He
of.
got the Sierra.
He be stealing like Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Nah,
I'm not
cool
really.
on that.
I don't like Jacquees' voice for real.
Nah, it's whiny.
Yeah, it's
I don't like that he
kiddish.
trying to call himself the king of R&B with nothing to back
Boy,
that
you
up.
would never.
Well, he the king.
He
He,
would never.
trying to say he the king of R&B as of today. You're not trying
You
to.
have nothing to back it up to say that.
It ain't too many R&B artists up to date to even go against.
Man, you can still
would
consider
never-
Chris Brown an
you
R&B
would never
artist.
over-
He's a pop star.
He is, but
But-
pop just really mean popular culture.
Yeah,
So
I
that
bet-
don't
yeah, that's
change
true.
that he's not R&B.
Yeah, but
he just does other things than R&B. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but he's bigger than R&B in my
what
opinion.
about Trey Songz? He ain't fucking with Trey Songz.
Trey Songz ain't dropped nothing.
But he ain't fucking with Trey.
If we look
He
it up,
not,
Trey
though.
probably did drop it. We just weren't listening.
We need to support our people some more.
I ain't even. I'm not even.
See how that heck came around that quick? Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on. We ain't even say.
Oh, I'm going with Omarion. He got the moves.
He got the because he got the moves.
Yeah, he got the moves.
Omarion
But we
was
talking
like,
singing
touch.
though, ain't we?
He got singing too. If I was to go to either one of their show, I'm gonna
Bro,
choose
them
them
old
all.
ass songs, bro.
They
So?
hits.
Omarion singing all old shit at this tour.
But would you not want to go see that?
So, hey y'all, you know, "Supposed to Be," right? The song "Supposed to Be."
Yeah, that was a hit.
But that wasn't his
Put
song. He was a
Jacquees,
feature.
put Jacquees in there. He'll fuck the song up.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, I'm going with
We still
Omarion.
going with Omarion.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. All right, so we're gonna move on to our next segment of the show, trending news. We're gonna start off with Dwayne Wade. He's been trending like crazy, but this
Sure
time
has.
it's not about him. This is about him and his son or whatever, but not so much about him. It's headline says Dwayne Wade's ex-wife still refers to Zion/Zaya as her son. Just hearing that, where you at with it?
Where I'm at with it, first off, that's a child she had out her fucking vagina.
Mm-hmm.
That was her son.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going as I'm just gonna say like that's her child, and
she got the right to.
She got the right. Yeah, she got rights on her
the
child.
Right, she got the right to still refer to him as her son.
I feel like she's more down to earth and their D Wade and Gabby is out there in the rich world. You know, the rich people that we gonna let them be themselves and woody woo. And she normal like everybody else, and she like nah.
I see what you're saying. I don't necessarily agree because I don't think it has to do with a rich or not so rich thing. I think it's just some people who share values. I think it's some people who not that rich or really just they might just be doing all right, and they might feel that way too, like giving a child as much choice as possible. Which, you know, it's other people who don't share that value. We myself included. You know, I'm just not like trying to give my child too many choices. As an adult, as a parent, I feel like you're supposed to step in and, you know, do that. Make that choice for them.
You gotta help them out with their choices because they're gonna go the wrong way. Like
especially
Zaya.
especially something dealing with a lifestyle change.
At the same time, from what I've heard from D Wade and Gabby, if this boy, which is now they're calling her a girl, has been feeling this way since she was 3, and she 12 now. That shit not going nowhere.
3?
It's not going nowhere.
What a 3-year-old feeling like?
Y'all not understanding. Sometimes
you ain't never experienced this, though.
See, everybody thinks shit be a choice, but sometimes it ain't a choice. Sometimes it's something that's in your brain that's wrong, that's got you like this, and it's not going nowhere.
Maybe so. You know, I can't confirm nor deny
this
that.
could be disease too.
At 3,
people don't look at it that way.
I can't confirm or deny it because I wasn't there to watch this child from 3 years old to 12 years old.
All right, put it this way. Wasn't either. One of my cousins, I knew he was gonna be gay from since he was a kid.
I understand that. Well,
ain't nothing we could have did.
Reading the article, Dwayne Wade and his wife Gabrielle Union made international news after D Wade informed the world that his 12-year-old son Zion is now a female named Zaya. Well, someone ought to tell Zion's mother, Siobhan Funches Wade, because MTO, which is I don't know what MTO is. What news station is that?
I couldn't even
Media Takeout. That's what it is. Located Siobhan's Instagram, and according to her page, she still refers to her Zion as her son. She hasn't spoken publicly, so we haven't heard anything from her, but that's just, you know, what she put out there. And I don't disagree with her for wanting to feel that way. I mean, shit, that's your child. You want to refer to him as your son? I mean, he was born a male. You know what I'm saying?
That's all she know.
It's not about, like you just said, you say about your cousin, like, it's not about if he going to grow up gay or not, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he's still a male. And that's the thing here. It's not about what you identify as sexuality-wise. It's gender-wise that we're talking about.
Which makes it, like I said, something that's probably in that person's brain. Like, you can't change that shit.
All right, so whatever your brain telling you, when you look down, your brain also telling you you're looking at a penis.
It do tell you that,
okay.
But you're
so
not
you can't
identifying with that penis.
Unless
so
you have
unless
you looking down and you see a vagina, even though you have a penis, then now I can say, okay, you got something wrong with your brain. You know what I'm saying? But if you just trying to ignore it, nah, ain't nothing wrong with you.
I never seen a gay 3-year-old though. Like, I never seen a 3-year-old be like,
why? Why? Baba, damn. Never seen that.
Never ever in life.
How many kids you been around though?
Oh, I've been around kids. I got my mom has fucking 17 grandkids, so I've been around kids.
Is any of them gay?
I think that somebody would.
No.
If we seen something like that, somebody would have recorded that.
I would. Yes, I would definitely tell y'all if I seen my niece and nephew at 3 years old being gay. I'm like, this shit real. I ain't never seen that.
Moving on. Indiana woman killed after threatening to extort down low gay man for $5,000. Just hearing that.
She on butt.
Where you at with it?
But for what?
5,000. That was it.
She was trying to extort a down low man for $5 bands.
He killed the over 5.
I'm not sure if he killed her or not. That's just the thing. Okay, so article. An Indianapolis woman was killed following a shooting in a car crash on Tuesday. Officers responded to the scene of the crash after hearing multiple shots fired in a loud car crash. Once on the scene, officers found 4 cars involved in the accident. One woman suffered a bullet wound and was taken to a local hospital where she later died. A man in another car was admitted with serious injuries. Witnesses say that a yellow Camaro was speeding and crashed into the blue sedan. This comes after the female victim was seen on video threatening to extort a man that she was previously intimate with in a Facebook video. The woman in the video has been identified as Jane Wayfield, 40 years old, who police confirmed was the woman who was shot and killed in the accident. Where you at?
So she was salty.
Something happened.
That he was gay.
I guess she found
and
out.
So she like, well, since I can't have you, I'm gonna extort you.
Nah, I don't think it happened like that. It was more so like she just found out dude was gay. So I guess
Wait, she did?
She did.
Damn, son.
Damn.
But you gay now, and it's okay. And he was like, "Fuck that. You ain't gonna tell nobody my secret."
Boy, $5,000 and she gone. Sad story. I don't think it was worth $5,000. Not me. Anyway, moving on. Milwaukee man told police he strangled his girlfriend and killed her daughters so they wouldn't live without a mother who wants you in heaven. Damn, you laughed?
I'm laughing at his logic, bro. First off,
man.
Bro, okay, you killed if you cared about them kids at all, then you wouldn't have killed the mama in the first place.
Facts.
So you talking about, oh well, she wanted y'all in heaven, so I'm killing y'all too. That sounds stupid. They don't even make sense.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. Milwaukee man is facing murder charges in the deaths of his 26-year-old girlfriend and her 2 daughters after authorities said he admitted to strangling them and then burning their bodies.
And then he burnt them too?
It's alright. He mentally ill. It's
prosecutors charged Arzell Ivory, 25, with 3 counts of first-degree homicide Tuesday after he led police to the garage at his former apartment building where he allegedly said he left the bodies as they burned. Dang. Police found the bodies of Amara Banks, 26, and her daughters, Camira Banks, 4 years old, and Zayana Banks, Zayana Ivory, 5 years old. So one was probably a baby from a previous relationship, and the other one was his actual child.
Mm-hmm.
So he definitely tripping.
Does he say why he killed the mama?
No. Ivory went to Memphis after the killings, was originally taken into custody on an aggravated battery charge on Saturday after Banks' neighbors told police they heard him beating up the young mother and saw him dragging her into her apartment building. Wow. I don't know, man. I guess they got in an argument or something, but police said Ivory told him he didn't want the children to live without their mother, so he went into the bedroom and then strangled them one at a time. Ivory said he did not want the children to grow up without a mother, so he went into their bedrooms and they just repeated it, killed them one at a time. And basically that's when he said she would want them in heaven with her. Wow. Where you at with that, man? How does that make you feel? Like what's going on in your mind when you hear this? You know?
Mental illness.
Sound like he lost control.
Lost control, yeah.
And then
seemed to me like he probably was beating her or whatever and hit her too hard. She actually died. Mm-hmm. And I guess he just killed the babies after that. That's crazy. It was only 4 and 5 years old, yo.
I can't even attempt to try to kill any kid. Like
right.
I couldn't, whether it's mine or somebody else. It's like
right.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo. All right, we're gonna move on. Adult film shot inside public library during operation hours. Where you at with that?
They brave.
Real brave.
Where you at with that? Well, how would you
Apparently
feel?
they got caught, huh?
Apparently, how would you feel if you were at the library and you hear dance, dance? What are you gonna do?
I don't think the music be playing when they.
That's not music. That's
that
her.
was her. Oh, okay. I thought
Where
you
you
was talking
at?
about the porn music.
What was that?
Dance, dance.
Stop it. I be like, somebody get in there. I might
First
creep
of
over,
all-
slide a book out the way, see what's happening.
Yeah, you definitely a creep. Okay,
Creep.
a public library in Santa Monica, California, was the setting for a recent guerrilla adult film shot during operation hours, and unbeknownst to the bookworms inside, the video originally appeared on Pornhub, but has since been removed. It showed a woman whose identity CBS Los Angeles chose not to disclose, exposing herself in the street and in front of John Muir Elementary School. Wow. The video then followed the woman inside the local public library where she performed sexual acts. So basically, they did a porn video, in the library and put it on Pornhub. They trying to get money, basically.
They definitely trying to get to the money.
So where you at with it? Like, what do you think about that? You think she degrade herself? Like, what do you think about it?
I mean, you know porn degrading anyway. So during the hours of the library, they was like, we ain't got nowhere else to go. You couldn't go to a little hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
They probably was trying to. They like, shit.
This
we should do it
different.
this way, people we gonna get
all
a
you
million
hear,
views.
all you hear is round of applause
'Cause
upstairs
You get paid for
by the
porn-
encyclopedias.
Right, you get paid for Pornhub videos, so this probably would have got plenty bread.
But what if it was like a librarian? Like they was trying to make it look real, so they was in the library.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
so.
They should have did it right, obviously.
They should have paid, did it during closing hours, had some other actors there to make it look like people were actually there, but they know about it, not like ran. But people be doing that type of porn, like to try to like, oh, we might get caught doing it type. You know what I mean?
Okay, on this next article, we actually got a video this time, guys. It's gonna be this is our first time doing this. So I'm gonna read the headline. The headline says, Florida man caught touching himself while looking through stranger's window. Florida man.
Yeah. Florida man be everywhere. I mean, he ain't everywhere in the news. He in all the news every week. It's a Florida man.
So we're gonna watch the video, if you will. We'll go ahead and pull this up. Yeah. So basically, we comment on it. I don't know how. I guess he climbing over the fence. They got a ring.
Oh.
Yep.
Ah!
So buddy is on, but immediately, this shit crazy.
Oh, he
I wonder what he looking at.
Right.
He creep like.
You're like, you ain't even looking at something to even start rubbing your little Peter.
He like, I know that sexy girl in here.
Oh my goodness, this creepy,
Found
yo.
me a window. What's going on?
It's mad creepy.
This shit crazy.
Porn wasn't good enough for him.
Right. He's about to sick the dog on.
Then he been over there hella days.
Wow. So, headline says, a Florida man was caught peeking through someone's home and reportedly masturbating before being confronted. The owner of the home can be seen confronting Brown after the man ran off. A 38-year-old man named Jamal Michael Brown was arrested after the whole incident was caught on a Ring security camera. Basically, his bond is $4,500. Where y'all at with that? Where are y'all at
That
with
shit
that?
disturbing, man.
Yeah, it's creepy, yo, and he looked like a creep, and I just felt like watching that something bad was about to happen for some reason. Like I ain't know what you don't know what he looking at for real.
Right.
Yeah, it could have been kids. It could have been anything, man.
Yeah.
Right. You think something the dude who owned the home should have did more, or you think he handled it right? You know, just chasing
more
him off,
like
beating his ass.
I mean, he could have, but
he beat his ass. He might catch charge himself for that.
he said this
So,
was his second time around. Like, come
if
on now,
anything,
it was only gonna get worse.
If anything, maybe call the police too.
So he handled it right in your eyes.
Yeah, just get out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think he should have beat his ass, sick the dog on him, pour some gasoline on him, and then just held some matches. Like, now go.
You going to jail?
Nah, bro, you peeping in the house. Like she said, you don't know if his kids in there or something. You know what I'm saying?
You're not getting off on that.
I ain't say I was going to light him on fire. I was just going to
threaten him with the fire.
just like, now,
Even if you don't light him on fire, that's some type of charge.
if you come back, man, please.
Alright.
You all in the crib.
Try it. He ain't in the crib. He looking in the crib.
I'm saying he all
not
in
gonna
the
get,
crib.
You know how half of these states, if you ain't in the house, you ain't getting away with that. If he outside and he running away and you chase him down, you
I
lose.
got one better than. I'm setting booby traps. This is gonna be some
Alright,
motherfucking Home
the
Alone
booby traps
shit.
work then.
Yeah,
He
string
stepped
his
in.
ass
Ain't
up.
shit you can do about that.
Hey, we was trying to catch raccoons and all of a sudden caught a nigga.
Yeah,
Anyway,
boy.
we're moving on. We're moving on to the next segment. I mean, the next news article. Country singer commits suicide amid child sex abuse investigation. Where you at with that?
Seem like a lot of people committing suicide off of child sex abuse allegations.
Well, you one on previous episodes you said eye for an eye, so you feel like this is, you know.
No, that's not an eye for eye.
I know. I'm saying, do you feel like this kind of eye for eye
No,
on
he
some
took
poetry, emotion type shit?
Nah, he took it himself. That don't count.
So he still should get raped.
He can't get raped now because he's dead. That's
I
the
mean,
whole
even
issue.
after that, like
You
get
took
raped to death.
You took people's
Innocence.
yeah, he took people's in, but I was gonna say that their justice away from them.
Ah, I got
Boy, look at them
I got
eyes, yo.
you. Yeah, dude look
Why
mad
they
creepy.
open that hard?
Now it's crazy because in that last video we just watched, I would have thought it would have been someone like this looking in the window. Look at his face. I mean, he looked like he looked in windows.
What you saying? Cause
What
he black.
Yeah, I mean, I
Too?
just didn't expect to see dude
Black
doing that.
creepy
You know what I'm saying?
niggas too.
Yeah, but still, to that extent, I would.
His eyes look like I can't believe I got caught.
Yeah, maybe so. According to TMZ, country singer Daniel Lee Martin committed suicide from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Martin was currently under investigation for child sex abuse crimes stemming from a January 27 arrest after the alleged victim, a child, went to police saying that Martin exposed and fondled himself while sharing pornographic images with the child. Authorities say this is one of many incidents to have occurred between the child and Martin. Wow. Martin posted bail at $15,000 after his arrest. Police say they attempted to serve a new warrant on Friday, which detailed 3 counts of sexual exploitation on a minor, in addition to aggravated sexual battery and solicitation of a minor to commit rape. When police entered the home, they found him dead. Wow. Where you at with that, man?
His bail should have been higher for one.
Right. Very much so.
Man.
But two, who you bail out to fucking kill yourself? That's fucking stupid.
He look, he'll touch kids but can't sit in no jail cell. So he was like, I'd rather kill myself.
Right. That shit
You could
crazy.
have killed yourself in the
creep.
jail then. You wasting money. Bailing out
It
to
don't
do
matter. He was
He dead.
killing himself.
He can't use the money now anyway.
How
He
we
knew-
know he bailed himself out? Somebody else could have put
It
that
don't
money
matter. He
up.
got the money.
You feel me?
and
He a famous country singer.
He knew. He
so
knew.
got money.
He's a goner. He was like,
Who-
fuck
what-
that.
what's
I'm
it-
going to prison.
What song he got? I don't even know this.
You listening country? All right then.
All
Moving
right,
on.
you right.
All right, actor who plays
shit trash.
Paperboy on Atlanta. I'm sorry. Actor who plays Paperboy on Atlanta will be Marvel's first gay superhero.
No.
Why they do him like
Come
that?
on, Paperboy.
You took that role.
Yeah.
You took that role. Okay, he might be already gay or something, but I don't fucking know. But I'm tired of all the men gotta wear a dress, be gay. What the fuck is going on with this world? That shit trash. I don't even want to watch it.
Brian Tyree Henry, who is best known for playing the role of Paperboy on FX Atlanta, will make history as the first gay superhero in a Marvel film as he plays Phastos, opposite actor Haas Slayman in The Eternals.
I don't know
Who the
that
hell is
is. Who is that?
Fastos? Don't nobody care about that hero, man.
Haas Slayman spoke about a beautiful, very moving kiss in the movie during an interview with Logo, stating, "For me, it's very important to show how loving and beautiful a queer family can be. Brian Tyree Henry is such a tremendous actor and brought so much beauty into this part. And at one point, I saw a child in his eyes, and I think I think it's important for the world to be reminded that we are in the queer community where all children, we in the queer community were all children at one point. We forget that because we're always depicted as sexual or rebellious, we forget to connect on that human part." I'm sorry about that, but that shit just
What they got to do with fucking connecting on the human part?
Hey, yo, how you go from Paperboy to politician to
what's he a politician?
He want to move up.
Widows.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah.
But then he had that little ass role in the Joker.
Yeah. And
now you want to be gay because you want to get no roles?
No,
know.
but he want to move
but
up.
he was getting roles.
Not big roles.
Not like that, but he
Keith
what's
Stanfield the one that took off on him.
True.
What's to do with the glasses? And Get Out.
With the glasses.
Yeah, black dude and Get Out with the glasses. His friend.
L'Oreal.
They both getting the same type of roles. This man want to move up in the game. He got to do gay shit. That's what he doing.
I don't know what she's talking about. What do you mean?
They got the same role. Like they ain't up there like that.
What
with their roles like
Rick?
that they getting.
I think
he got weak ass roles too. He playing the side person, the funny black dude. He playing roles too. They want to get up in the world.
He a comedian.
Kiss
he
a
gonna
nigga.
Play it funny.
Well, I think that's kind of a bad comparison because Lil Rel, like he said, is a comedian. He's not an actor so
he got
much.
A TV show.
This dude Henry, he's more of an actor than anything else.
Lil Rel got the Carmichaels, don't he?
They in the same. Well, in my opinion,
yeah, he was.
They at the same
No, he got
level.
his own show. I think.
What's
He was on there too, but he got his own show, Lil Rel show or something.
Oh
like
yeah.
that. He ain't last though. I don't think.
Right, same level as
But
niggas.
they just slow with
I don't
coming out on ATL or Atlanta, whatever it's called.
Right. But yeah, and then for him to be like, it was such a beautiful kiss and all that.
Yeah,
like,
that shit. That shit.
I can't even see this dude kissing no dude.
I don't want to see him kissing those dudes.
Beautiful.
I'm glad that you're able to act that well, but I don't want. I mean, I don't know, man. I guess it's a bias of because we ain't with the gay shit, but I don't know, man. Like,
yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, moving on to the next news article. New Jersey woman stole $561,000 from church to pay wedding, car loan, and rent. Where you at with it?
She stole what now?
She stole $561,000 from church to pay for wedding, car loan, and rent.
Oh, she a selfish ass person. She's selfish,
Had
you
to
know.
get that money.
She ain't want to be in debt, but you stole it from the church.
Right.
For your wedding, though, I understand your car and your house, because the things you need to get where you need to do, what you need to do, where you need to be, whatever. But why you steal it for your wedding?
Tasha D. Smith, 43, was recently arrested after she reportedly embezzled $561,000 from St. Paul's Baptist Church in Florence Township, New Jersey, where she volunteered. According to authorities, Smith was using the stolen funds to pay for her wedding in addition to paying off her car loan, credit cards, and cell phone bills between 2014 and 2018. Oh, so she had been doing it for a minute. No, wait, hold on. Between 2014 and 2018, Smith forewent filing taxes in order to cover up the scheme. She was charged with theft by deception, computer criminal activity, misapplication of entrusted property, and other related offenses. That shit crazy. I mean, listen, yo, get your money, but do it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, yo. I think that churches, for her to be able to have, that's $500,000, for her to have access to that from the church, either way, if she was doing it through a certain period of time or whatever the case may be, you know, it should have been caught sooner. It's $500,000. And if the church got $500,000, they should have little programs to help people pay their bills. I mean, it is the church.
Yeah,
What
but
the
she
hell?
talking about she paid for shit that's not what the church do. They're not paying for your wedding, but I'm pretty sure if she went to somebody at the church, they would have helped her out with something.
I feel like churches should have that program, especially for people who volunteer at the church. Like, you should have like all right, we gotta pay for your wedding program or something like that. Like, you get married, we pay for it. You know what I'm saying? For our members or for our volunteers or for our, you know, staff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, apparently that church got millions of dollars.
Right. She stole $500,000. So
She stole the
stole
money
$561,000
because they wouldn't pay for her wedding.
No, she stole it and paid for her wedding, car loans, cell phone bills, all types of shit.
Super bogus then.
Right. I don't disagree, dude. Yeah, so she might be bogus, but I feel like, you know, churches should have programs for people, you know, that, you know, work for the church or whatever. You know, I'm not blaming the church for her stealing the shit, but after hearing this, I do feel like they should have.
They might have programs. I mean, they might have did have programs.
Like $500,000.
But ain't your wedding shouldn't cost that much. So
exactly.
So the church, she could just had the wedding at the church, and it wouldn't have cost that much because it's at the church.
Exactly. I mean? They should have programs for that.
That's not the point, though. She stole the money. Now we don't know what this church have, and I'm pretty sure they got all this stuff to help people out.
But they can't pay for everybody's wedding either. So
exactly.
Therefore, yeah, scratch that. No,
they
ain't no paying for no weddings.
Yeah, they more so pay for your rent and stuff.
Yeah, like if you need help to keep you from starving or from being out on your ass, you know what I mean? Then yeah, but other than that, that's not what they there for. Not for no wedding.
Right.
Funeral maybe.
That too. But anyway, moving on to the next segment. A California prisoner beats child molester to death for watching PBS Kids in jail. Where you at with that?
He's like, you can't do nothing kid related in this motherfucker. He whooped his ass down.
He definitely beat his ass to death. You think he deserved that though?
You know, child molesters be getting that work in jail.
I don't know what going on in there, so don't say I know.
Okay, motherfuckers act like that. You know what I mean? So,
but he should have beat him to death for watching PBS Kids.
Not for watching PBS Kids. I think that really was an excuse. He wanted to probably whoop his ass the whole time.
Okay, according to reports, a 41-year-old California prisoner named Jonathan Watson was made a confession via letter claiming he beat two child molesters to death because one of the men was allegedly watching PBS Kids. Watson said he was moved from a secure single-person cell to a communal setup with other prisoners and later asked that he be put back in isolation before I really fuck one of these dudes up. However, the prisoner counselor he spoke to reportedly brushed him off. Watson said 6 days after he was moved to the California Substance Abuse Treatment Facility and State Prison in Cocoran, the first molester he encountered was moved in with him and started to watch PBS Kids and other kids shows in front of him and other inmates. As a result, Watson allegedly beat the man with a cane. Watson said he went to find a guard to tell him what happened when he saw another sex offender and beat him to death with the same cane.
This man ain't playing no games. He ain't playing no games. He don't like that shit.
So he killed one and whooped the other one.
No, he killed them both.
He killed them?
But see, it's the jail fault as well because he told their ass.
Yeah, they should have paid more attention.
You know what I mean? It's just like when students be saying shit in school and the teacher don't listen and then somebody get their ass whooped.
Right.
We told you. What the fuck you want them to do? They told you how they was and what it was and you ain't do nothing about it. That's on the jail.
Yeah, but I'm not blaming the jail. I mean,
the man said he was gonna fuck somebody up. He told you that. Believe the man.
I don't. Yeah, but still though, bro. You just because you said something, they don't think that. Hey, he about to start.
He in jail. Look at him.
He ain't about to start.
Look at that man. You think he playing when he say that? I don't think he playing.
They say all type of crazy.
I don't even
shit.
know him. I don't think he playing.
They say all type of crazy shit in jail, bro. That motherfucker, they working in there. They just trying to get home. They ain't think about that motherfucker.
That's the problem. They got people who ain't thinking about the people that's in there.
But it's motherfuckers that die in jail all the time that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
And sometimes that be suicide, and that's enough. They ain't
I'm
watching
talking about motherfuckers getting shanked or whatever the hell case it may be. And the guards can't catch every time somebody get murdered.
It's because there ain't enough guards.
In fact, yeah, that too. And shit, what you want them to do? Jump in front of the shank?
You know what? They karma might have been through him. And it probably was meant to happen.
That shit just
so fucked up to say.
Yeah.
But shit.
Honestly, I don't think jail should have as many people around each other as it does. You can't have that. You can't be that crowded and shit not happen.
Yeah,
that happens in apartment complexes when there's too many people who ain't doing shit, ain't got shit to do. They gonna do goofy shit.
You ain't lying. And then you add poverty to the mix. That's a recipe for disaster. Okay, we're going to move on to our next segment of the show, Sticky Sitchies. All right? This is our segment of the show. We talk about sticky situations, and we discuss them. All right, on this one, I got a pretty decent one for y'all. So, check it out. So, you go to a carnival, and while you're there, you run into an old, abandoned Make-A-Wish machine. You say to yourself, it probably doesn't work anyway. And for kicks and giggles, you put a quarter in and nothing happens at all. No lights, no noise, nothing. You laugh to yourself, and as you walk away, you say, I just wish my life would change. The next day, you wake up that morning as the opposite sex. What do you do?
Damn.
That's fucked up, first of all.
I'm a dude.
I wouldn't.
And you go back to the carnival and the machine gone. Of course, it's gone. So you stuck.
You stuck until
you die.
Dang, it gotta be till you die.
Yeah,
it ain't like stuck. It ain't no like.
Nope.
Until you appreciate the life you once had. The type thing.
For life. What you gonna do?
I want my life back.
You still got your life. You just.
I'm the opposite.
No,
I'm
your other life.
I'm the opposite sex. Like completely.
Mm-hmm.
You got a vagina.
Well, I guess I gotta run with it. Then ain't nothing else I could do. At least I ain't half and half.
What kind of girl would you be?
I'm not answering that.
Me personally, I would be like, for sure, be a lesbian. You know what I'm saying? No penetration, none of that. I have to still be a dude. So just be in a woman's body. I would be definitely transgender. I'm stuck in a woman's body for real, like for real. That's me.
That sounds hypocritical to me.
But that really happened though.
But
we talking about
first off, who the fuck gonna walk off and say that wish that weak ass, like you ain't putting nothing on it. You just say I want my life change. You can't say shit like that. But
the machine didn't do anything, so you ain't think nothing about it. So in your mind, you probably like, I wish my life would change like this. But it just heard you say, I wish my life would change.
And that motherfucker changed your life.
Exactly. Completely. And no, I'm not being hypocritical. I'm talking about I was a man one day and was a woman the next day. Yeah, I'm stuck in a woman's body. That really is the case. We ain't talking about real transgenders out here who they not stuck in nobody's body. You know what I'm saying? So how is that hypocritical?
They feel like they stuck in the wrong body.
But they still got a penis or they still got a vagina. So how is that hypocritical?
I wonder if I act manly though. Like
You be like, yo, I want a beer for some reason.
She gonna start lifting weights.
Yeah. How would you? What you gonna do though, Devonna? What's the first thing you gonna do? Y'all really ain't been having
You gonna
much
get
to
some
say
pussy?
this whole show. Y'all gotta.
Is you gonna get some pussy, Devonna?
Yeah. Are you gonna have sex?
yes. I'm gonna check my penis out. I am.
Oh, you gonna check it out? So she gonna masturbate first. That's what she
Yeah,
gonna
she definitely
do.
gonna do that. Let me see what this
Get
is
money,
about.
get money.
Oh, that's why.
That's why.
That's why, right? So wait, hold on. So is you gonna check yours out?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure all the secrets and stuff, you know what I'm saying, behind it, you know what I mean? But like I said, ain't nothing going in it.
Ain't nothing going
I
in.
might even tape it.
You
closed.
gonna get vibrator?
You can't take
Nope,
your
I ain't
vagina.
nothing. Nothing. No fingers, no nothing.
So you gonna get
You gonna tape it?
You gonna be a strap. You
close
gonna
it.
be a strap on, shorty.
I'm gonna close it. I might do that, yeah. I told you I'm gonna be a straight dude, girl. Like, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But what if?
The estrogen gonna get into your system.
Like,
You gonna be like,
"Ah,
titties.
I can't stop crying.
I'm gonna come on their periods and be acting up.
Oh man,
you gonna make yourself.
If I was to have a period, I'd be able to handle it. Like,
So you gonna have a fade?
I'm gonna have a fade or dread it up or something. You know, dude, bro. I'm gonna be a dude, bro.
Why you?
I'm gonna be a dude, bro.
What if when you change, you was bad though?
You gonna be bad. They gonna be like, hey.
I don't care. I don't want to be no badass female. I'll be a badass female dude. Shit, fuck it.
You gonna chop your titties?
I'm not gonna chop nothing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Even if I got bazookas.
What if you
If
was
I got
like
two big bazookas?
What if you got changed into the
damn?
What if you got changed into the coldest bitch ever?
Motherfucker big as hell.
What if you was like one of the coldest bitches ever? You wouldn't just run with
bruh.
it?
What you gonna do, bro? Cause you sound like you want to get banged and everything.
I got changed. That's what I am now.
You gonna be a little thought.
I ain't gonna be no thought. I'm not gonna be no thought. But if I'm a woman, I can't do shit about it. I might as well just be a woman then.
You gonna have sex?
Bruh, I'm gonna be a woman.
Ew. I ain't doing it, yo. Because look, I've been a man this whole time. Just one day I just changed. I can't. You ain't gonna be able to change that quick. I know the first thing you gonna do though. Put on some heels.
I'm not putting on no heels first.
That's the first thing you gonna do. Now I'm good. All right.
So if you're in a relationship and then you get home,
oh man,
how that's gonna work?
I don't know.
She gonna be like, "Who the fuck is you?"
It's me and these big ass titties. I don't know
Your
what
voice
happened.
ain't even gonna be like that. You had a girl voice.
I'm gonna be trying to change it back.
Maybe it's me.
It's me. What do I be doing?
Who the fuck is
you?
You gonna say some shit that only you know?
Hey, you know what? The first thing I thought, I was like, okay, I'm gonna probably touch my Peter Weeder, and then I'm gonna learn how to play the video game. Is that
man?
Boo.
So that's all we do is touch our Peter Wigger and play video games.
Pretty much.
Fuck out of here.
I know.
She gonna watch sports.
She'll be like, oh, I get it now. I understand football. She gonna be doing all type of shit.
She gonna do fantasy leagues.
No, I don't know. That might be too far. Right. So
you going to get you a Birkin bag?
Nah, I'm not doing none of that. But all right. So let's change scenario a bit. Let's say one day everybody wakes up as the opposite sex, like the whole world. Then
That's
what?
Crazy.
You gonna bang your now dude, once
But
girl,
listen,
now dude?
Yeah, we gonna stay
No,
together.
I'm like, get away. Get away.
Bonnie like, nope, I'm finna bang your head.
No way.
She
That
like,
ain't
yeah,
never
now
happened.
you get to see what it feel like.
Negative. I'm not doing that. I'm running
have
off.
a monster thing too.
You gonna have Peter Wheat. You gonna have Peter Wheat. You gonna be like, why I get the little one? You gonna cry? Why? All this time I've been wondering. What you gonna do, Mouse?
Man, I don't know.
You gonna
we opposite sex now, both of us.
Everybody.
It's everybody. Shit, if it's everybody, then.
I don't know, man. It just happened suddenly after 30 years.
I mean, them first couple months, you probably gotta adjust. But
It's gonna take more than a few months. You got to.
I don't care. I just,
even like think about it. Your child too is gonna go from daughter to a son.
So a lot of bosses is gonna be females now.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a cold
Presidents done changed.
All
everything.
the football players.
Football
gonna be great.
It's gonna be manly as hell, or womanly as hell. Like it'll be like women bodybuilders everywhere. Gross. Anyway, moving on to the next segment of the show, the relationship segment of the show, where we bring up different relationship questions, scenarios, and we discuss them. All right, the first one is first date. They bring their kids without telling you. What you doing?
Leaving.
The date is over.
That easy.
That easy, bro. What you doing first?
You know this. Come on, you know what a date is.
I don't think
You're not bringing your kid on no damn date.
I feel like you disrespected your kids.
Yeah.
If you really like the dude,
don't matter.
If you really like the girl, Mouse, y'all gonna still date. They're gonna be like, I couldn't get a sitter. And then if they child adorable, you like, it's all right, sit on down.
That's a date at the house.
No, I'm talking about out and about. You gonna pull that little kid chair up to the end of the table and eat that Denny's up.
Denny's? Your first date
for
was
real.
at Denny's?
If again, Mouse, a female, she got an adorable child, you gonna still have a date with her. It's a date. It's not forever. So
I don't need to meet your kid the first day. We don't know what we finna end up doing.
I'm gonna judge it off the kid and how it happened. So it's gonna be like, all right, boom, this adorable child, all right, cool. Like you couldn't find a center, all right, that's cool.
So what if the kid bad as hell?
So
now that's what I'm about to say.
She got three. She got three of them.
Oh, the more, the scarier, not merrier. I'm like, I gotta take all these kids to the show, man. You know,
that's
Kanye West.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Too many. One, I'll consider it. Two, no, I'm out of there. Three, I'm leaving before she get out the car. I'm like, get back in the car.
Y'all was going to Malibu Jacks, and then you gotta get 3 other cards for the kids.
Boy, damn, my kid.
You getting your
but you pay for the dates, right?
You know what?
Not no more.
Not no more.
It's
over with.
That's right.
That shit gonna be over.
Look, if you stay,
you said Malibu Jacks. It went from a date to a family gathering.
That's
right.
What
if y'all date was Denny's and then Malibu Jacks?
You was going on a date with a grown up. Now you with kids. Now you like, oh, we friends now.
Y'all don't go to Malibu Jacks. Y'all go on dates to Malibu Jacks.
Well, that's different.
Who business you put up out there?
I'm just making a point, man.
That's different though. I'm saying like, you know, if this your first date with a woman and she bring her kids and y'all go to Malibu Jacks, that's not a date no more. That is a family gathering. That's a family gathering. Plus, you didn't prepare to pay for 3 kids, so now you like, shit.
She got to pay for her own kids.
And
let's go. If you gonna stay, she got to pay for her own kids.
Just the one.
You could be nice.
I don't know. If it's just one, then maybe. You know what I'm saying? But not multiple. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know about that. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Okay, on this next one, let's say like this. All right, so again, Devonna, for you, your dude, for Mouse, your woman, right? So say, I'm gonna just say it in this way though. Your husband tells you his kid's mother wants to take a picture with her and their kids. Do you allow it or don't you? So for Mouse, your wife tells you that her kid's father wants to take pictures with her and the kids. What's up?
I guess it kind of depends on what you're doing with the pictures. Are you sitting here
what you doing
making
with the
Christmas cards and
right?
Posting? Like I don't need you putting a false image out there.
So it's a no. It's a no because what is this?
I mean,
the family who didn't work out, and you got a new partner in your life, my husband, and his baby mama talking about, yeah, I'm trying to get pictures with your husband and our child.
Okay,
no, it's a
all
no.
Right. I say it depends. I'm not gonna completely say no.
Are you allowed to take pictures with your husband and the kids?
like I said,
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that though.
Well, listen, it depends. First off, it depends on the length of the marriage before, whatever it was, right? If they was together for a while and both of their families are, they been at family gatherings, the Christmases and the yada yada family reunions and stuff, and they want to send out Christmas pictures of the family, I don't see nothing wrong with that because they've been around for so long. You know what I'm saying? And also, you got to take away your own selfishness out of it and do it for the kids. You got to understand, kids like to see their parents together. They do.
No, we gonna all take a picture together. Because we all family now. Well, that's it. Cool. Ain't no separate family picture.
If that's what
it don't make sense to me, and it ain't no selfishness to me. Because I get it. I'm like, these kids do need to know who their father is and know their family and the family picture. That's nice and all, but we can all take a picture together. Not no one family.
I don't disagree with that. I feel like if that's what you decide to do, that's cool. But what if the woman like, nah, just us? You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I think it depends on the relationship that X has with the new person. Like if y'all ain't if all the adults is not cordial and cool all the time, then no, it shouldn't happen. If the X be steady on some fuck shit, trying to you can't do that shit. Now if everybody cool, everybody got their own separate shit going, then it's okay because you know what it is.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like my aunt, she's still cool with my cousin's dad, my ex-husband. Like we did a Thanksgiving at my cousin's house, and both sides of the family there, his dad's side and us. So I mean, the new husband there.
Yeah, and I don't see nothing wrong with that either. Like I say, it got to be discussed. But if say they don't want to do it that way, they just want to just have it this pure family. I don't see nothing wrong with that either. So long as it is what it is. Because I'm thinking about the kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, me personally, my parents split up. And I remember every time they got together, it just felt good. It was a good feeling. Like, when I graduated and shit from high school and shit, like, everybody was together. It was a good feeling. Just to have both my parents there. So, and my dad didn't bring his girlfriend at the time. He didn't need to. You know what I'm saying? Not really. So, my mama ain't bringing no dude.
That man ain't no good relationship like that, or something still there, kind of.
No,
because if we can't all, because I could see the pictures being separate, because that's how people take pictures anyways. Like, oh, the moms and the daughters, the dad and the sons. I get that, but if the families don't have no good relationship, I don't think that's a good idea. Regardless, they can all do it together. Good relationship, I could see that going well. Right. Like this is a nice family portrait because they are all family now.
Yeah, but if it didn't happen that way, it's fine too, and it has nothing to do with something still being there. Nothing ain't nothing there. It's just a picture. Just because you taking a picture don't mean you about to sneak off in the back of the Kmart and get it in.
Wish you make a post on social media and say something.
Yeah, just
some other shit.
Out of.
But that y'all creating extra scenarios to it.
But it is scenarios to it.
We not saying. I'm just saying it's just a picture. It's like he said, like a Christmas picture, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now if she do some extra shit, then it stops. It never happens again. You know what I'm saying? You just hey, I was wrong. You know what I mean? I didn't know she was gonna do that. You can have all your. I told you she won't shit. You can do all that all you want, but until that happens. There's nothing wrong with that.
They make the Christmas card.
It's a no
and
for
be
me.
Like the Joneses.
It's a no. We gonna all do it together or nothing at all.
That shit ain't. Y'all ain't the Joneses. We the Joneses now.
Yeah, this our family, and we got a step kid too, and I understand what you want to do, but this ain't your husband no more.
It ain't your husband no more, and it ain't gonna be your husband no more. It's just a picture. And again, like I said, I'm thinking about the children. It's like to have your parents.
It's false advertisement.
You're not advertising anything. It's just a memory for the kids.
Get a picture of his father.
Nowadays shit don't be memory for the kids because of social media. It be posted, so now it's extra.
But it's a Christmas card.
Nobody don't even have pictures no more.
Christmas cards get sent out to other people's houses.
Right. That's the point.
That's
For
even
the
more
family.
of a false advertisement.
False
It's for the
advertisement.
family.
Oh, they
the
still
family
together?
know. The family
Right.
They
know.
don't
that-
know.
Especially
Your
people
family
who-
don't know
especially
what's going
Your
on.
family
Yeah.
know
Your
you ain't
family don't
together.
know what's
yeah.
going on
Your
like
family
that.
your family do know. What are you talking about? You
No, they
married.
don't.
It be
You
some
married
people
to
who
somebody
don't
else
know.
now. Your family knows. What are you talking about?
They don't
You
You
know
think
know
your
what's
family
going
not
on
gonna?
like
Yes,
that.
they do.
It be some people who don't be knowing shit.
Man, they gonna know. Your mama, your cousins or whatever.
Especially
your
if you
aunt,
don't, especially
they
if you
will
don't
know.
talk to people
That's
like
not true.
that,
Especially if you are remarried, you have another wife. They know that your ex-wife is your ex-wife and your new wife is your new wife. Your family don't know that.
Your
How would
family,
they not know?
and your family ain't gonna be like,
They gonna
why
be
you
like,
got
oh.
pictures with your ex-wife?
They're gonna be like,
It's
Clarence
that-
got married again.
It's definitely going to
Come on.
start talk. Oh, they back got something going on, like shit like that.
No, it's not.
When you see a picture like that, if you seen your uncle get married to another woman and you seen a picture with the ex-wife in the picture, you gonna think that, right?
No.
If you because you're not in
My
you're not in
my
a life
uncle
like
divorced
that.
Too,
Exactly. Well,
You're not in their
if that's
life
the
like
case,
that.
if you can make whatever assumption you want. Don't make it fact. So it don't
Right,
matter.
but-
You can think what you want to
can.
think. Shit, you can take a picture with your neighbor and they be like, he fucking around with his neighbor. It doesn't matter. So you want to talk about assumptions? Let's talk about assumptions. This ain't an assumption. We talking about you taking a picture with your ex and your family, your kids, and there ain't nothing wrong with that.
What this picture look like?
I'm more than
Y'all touching each other? Y'all looking like y'all together still? What y'all look like? Like, it matters. All that stuff matters. And a whole lot of people are not going for that. I think it should be a family thing. All of y'all get together or none at all because it's false advertisement to me.
It ain't
Yeah,
a
I think
picture.
I think it should be
You
everybody.
taking a picture with your family is not an advertisement.
But that new
What you
person,
talking about?
that
You're
new,
not
that
trying
new,
to
ex
that new
is
marriage,
false
that new marriage
advertisement.
person
You're
is
not
now
trying-
part of that family, and they need to be in that picture.
and they can.
Why
But
she
it-
just don't take picture with her new man and her child?
They
like,
can take
do it like
separate-
that.
they can take a whole-
She might not have.
They
no
can
new-
take other pictures.
Might
with
not.
The, they
She
can
might
take
be
other
single.
pictures with the new wife and the kids. They can do that. Doesn't matter. It's just a picture. It's just
Do it all together then.
yeah. If the ex-wife was like, nah, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Just taking a picture. It ain't like she's sitting in your lap. Come on, man.
Could be.
So you standing
Man,
over, holding.
you
hand
going
on-
crazy.
So
you
y'all
hand
like
on the
this?
shoulder and
Y'all like
shit.
this? What y'all
You got
doing?
the
Are
hand
you
on
like
the
this? What y'all doing in this picture?
Just
because
taking
your,
a picture. You
y'all just standing there
and you
looking
take-
stupid.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to think of how the picture with your ex and you got a wife,
Shit,
like
y'all
how
can
it's gonna
be,
look.
if it's like 3-4 babies, y'all can both be holding the babies. What the fuck is you talking about?
So
It's
you-
just a picture.
So you got the kids in the middle, one
And-
parent on this side, one parent on that side.
What's wrong with that? Nothing. He like, but soon as he reach over and put his arm over her shoulder, it's a wrap. Y'all crazy, boy.
I ain't say
Y'all
all
crazy,
that.
boy. Whatever, yo. All right.
I ain't going for none of that.
Moving on. Would you
Nope.
take relationship would you take relationship advice from a transgender?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? They still human.
Okay.
They've been through relationships. It
Okay.
depend on what they age.
Right.
They probably have great advice.
Maybe.
Don't do this. Don't do that. But why not? That ain't nothing bad.
There ain't nothing bad.
Ain't nothing bad about that.
But
so,
I don't think I would.
just because you put a transgender in front of it, but
Because
like,
I don't
hey,
think I think you confused a little bit. So what you got to tell me? Like you gonna take some manly advice
But
from
they
me?
probably been through some shit too. That it's
I
still the
think-
same situations, even if it is the same sex.
I think you should limit the advice you take from anyone anyway. Like, so it don't even matter if it was transgender or not.
I did.
I mean, like,
As far as relationship
you need
advice,
your decisions need to be made off of what you think, not what somebody else thinks.
and to add on to that, I don't think you should display what's going on in your relationship that much, because if you keep doing it all the time, you're going to get advice.
You are.
So, so if that's the case, then don't do it at all. But me personally, I'm like, nah, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, I probably listen, but I don't know how much I'm gonna listen, because it's like, man, come on, like, I don't know.
I mean, I get it too. I get
'Cause
what what you're saying.
I'm talking to a transgender,
'Cause it's like-
man turned woman, right? Now they fuck with dudes. What really can you tell me? You know what I
Nothing.
mean?
I mean,
all of them don't fuck with dudes.
You just thinking about sex
Some of them
wise,
mess
like
with
what
I'm
they
not.
doing.
I'm not.
They still go through situations with the other sex.
That's false. You're wrong. I'm saying if I'm all right, I'll give you an example.
That's not false.
Okay, that is false. Hold on. You're false. Let me explain. What I'm talking about is, all right, for example, if I'm talking to a woman can tell me what I'm going through as a woman. She can be like, okay, as a woman, I think that what you did was fucked up. Because you can speak from a woman's perspective. I'm in a relationship with a woman. I need that advice. I might not be able to see it that clear. You get what I'm saying? Now, if it's somebody who's pretending to be a woman, nah, what do you got to tell me? As a woman, as soon as you say that, I'm walking off.
What if they dating a woman?
If they dating a woman?
Yeah.
A transgender man turn woman
is dating a woman. Yeah.
I'm definitely not listening. You're confused.
Why are they confused?
I ain't
they
seen
like
that one yet.
There's plenty of them.
There is one that I do know of, but it's a confusing situation in itself. And what I know is what's the comedian what's the transgender comedian name? Y'all know?
I don't even know.
It's Flame, right? Flame is a man who's really like a drag queen, I guess you could say, right? Transgender man turned woman, who is in a relationship with a woman who is a transgender woman turned man. They both still got their sexual organs though.
See, I wasn't saying the other one was transgender. I said the other one was just a woman.
I mean, it's still a woman, just a transgender woman turned man. So that's the only time I've heard of a situation similar to what you're saying, and it's confusing in itself. So if you add in a transgender woman, a man turned woman with a regular woman, that's even more confusing. I don't even want to think about it. That shit's too much for me.
Confusing.
I'm just talking about, you know what I'm thinking?
Change.
Like, I feel like you going deep into their sexuality that you just there with it. I'm thinking about like simple ass shit that we go through in our daily ass relationships. I'm not thinking about and a transgender person can give you advice. You ain't got to take it. They can't give you advice. I don't want to take it because you thinking about their sexuality too much.
I just said I'm not talking about their sexuality. I'm talking about their gender. If I want to talk to someone about relationship advice, a woman, I want to hear her speak from a woman's perspective. I don't care.
So you want a woman there to tell you about.
So you don't ask guys about their perspective?
When I talk to guys, it's a comparison of relationships. It's like, man, my girl do this. He's like, you know what? My girl be doing that too. And this is what I did to fix that. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, how come they can't have that?
Because it's a dude. You're talking about a dude.
It's a dude.
It's a transgender. It's a transgender
now.
Messing
with a dude. Like, what can you tell me?
Stop saying they messing with a dude. A transgender can mess with anyone.
But you cannot. They can, but
they can't talk to you because that's a dude. They can't give you advice.
How many transgenders do you know of in any shape or way?
First off, I don't know personally any transgender. I don't know.
So when you think of
I've seen some.
So when you think of a transgender man turned woman. In their relationship, the first thing to come to your mind is a woman?
It can be anything. It's not about what comes to my mind. It's about what facts are.
Okay.
They can date anything.
Okay, scratch it off.
They can date another tranny. They can.
Okay. I get you. Scratch everything. All right, start from scratch. I'm asking you a question. Clean slate. When you think of a transgender man turned woman and their relationship, do you think they're in a relationship with a woman?
I don't think anything.
The first thing that comes to your mind is it a one? I'm asking you a question.
I answered it. I don't make an assumption.
So you just think they just in a relationship?
They in a relationship and whatever they want to be in a relationship with, you can't. There's no way to even know what they like.
Listen,
you feel me?
I'm not.
All you know is they're not happy with what they were meant to be, and they changed that. You don't know what that makes them date.
Okay, so forget the transgender. How many gay guys have you took relationship advice from? Just out of just clean slate again.
I never asked a gay guy.
You never asked. Never thought to.
I just haven't. I don't get gay friends.
I
don't personally. My girl does.
You might work with them. You be around them with your girl. You go to you went to the daggone what's the name? I ain't gonna put it out there.
I didn't talk to people about relationship shit.
But I'm just saying, you've been around them enough to be able, well, I ain't gonna say enough. I ain't gonna say it like that. But what I will say is you had opportunity to talk about it if you wanted to, right?
If he wanted to.
But you never thought to, right?
But
because I don't be around them enough.
Them ain't his friends.
I just ain't my people. If I don't,
The
like
people
I said,
at work ain't your friends.
people at work, I don't. Who gay? We ain't got no gay people at this job.
I'm just talking about as far as advice. I'm sure at other jobs you talk to people about your relationship and got
There was
advice.
a gay
from
dude
people
at
you don't know.
HTNA. I didn't talk to him about no relationship shit.
Well, I don't know.
Plus,
I honestly,
he wasn't cool anyway. So
honestly, like I said, like I don't know if you can tell me anything. I don't even think I would go there first. You know what I'm saying? Like if I want to know, if I want some advice on finances, I'm not going to the manager of Burger King. Sorry, just not.
he's still managing.
All right, but I'm not going to him.
What they numbers is the
And
best in the state.
And he might.
You're not going to him because of why?
Because if
it's
I
Burger King?
because I want to go to somebody who I feel would give me the advice that I'm looking for, not just advice.
What if it's the best Burger King in the state? They got the numbers.
They got the numbers.
Great.
He don't own his own shit. If he owned his, if he had his own burger joint, then maybe.
You biased as hell, but okay, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't just go around just
So
seeking
what
advice
does a
from
man-
any and everybody just because they got a mouth. Why would I?
What
I
manager?
didn't say that.
What level manager are you talking?
Doesn't matter, bro.
It does.
Not
General
to me.
manager is higher up
Not
than
to
the
me.
regular manager.
Not to me. I'm not gonna go to. How about we just scratch the manager? I'm not going to the cashier of anywhere.
Of course, the cashier don't.
All right.
Unless
Exactly.
he got some
That-
shit, unless he do some shit on
That's
the side.
fucked up
that's
because
dealing
you
with
think
finance.
you don't
What
don't
if he
think
did-
that people who work at McDonald's and shit know shit about finances.
They may, but I would rather go to someone who I know is maybe a professional at it or
And
got a
who
background
also
in
could
it.
finesse you.
They could.
Real
They could.
fast.
But somebody at Burger King
Steal
could
your money.
too.
Anybody
Shit.
could finesse.
Yeah, I mean, what
Anybody.
you talking about?
But if they know, what if they know tax shit? Cause they daddy do taxes. Like you feel me? Like,
What if they
you got
went?
a
What if they
background,
work
I'm
at
with you.
Burger King and they went to fucking school
They work
and they
at-
code at the
they
shit,
work at
but they
H&R
work
Block.
it. That's what I'm
That was a
saying
second
though.
job looking at
You fucked up.
Nah.
You kind of fucked up. You
Nah.
just going off of what you
he
see.
judging.
He judging hard as
Nah.
hell.
Well, you know, I'm not even one person who don't.
Nah, I mean, we all judge, but I'm just
All right,
saying, right
so-
now you judging super hard.
I'm just not going to do that. I don't see what a transgender person could offer me as far as relationship advice. That's me
You
personally.
don't see because
I
you
don't
looking
see
You
at
ain't
it
never
from that
had it.
angle.
I don't-
Ask them.
I'm not going
You
to
can have a
ask
regular
them.
ass
I'm
conversation.
not going to walk up to nobody and be like, "Hey, I was wondering if you can give me some relationship advice." Because my friend said that you guys probably know a little bit of something. So I'm,
Nobody
bro, what the
does
fuck?
that with any.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing that, period, bro. Like, I'm just not. Even if I even
So
got
what if they
cool-
was around when
Right.
when an altercation happened with you and your significant other storm
You
off.
shut
and,
your transgender ass up.
and they try to tell you some shit like this.
All
What
right,
she
so
mad,
let-
this
let-
what this what she mad
let's
about
paint,
for
let's
real.
paint the scenario, right? So you at a restaurant, right?
Mhm.
And something happened. You in the booth, right? And the transgender in the booth next to you, so they can hear you. You know what I'm saying? So, the conversation turns south. Slight argument. She walks off. The transgender wants to offer you advice on what just took place. Would you take the advice, or would you not, or at least listen? Right? Would I listen then? Maybe, because at that point in time, like I'm a little bit flustered, so maybe they can kind of calm me down or something. Like I'm not gonna look at them like they can't help me in a situation like that. You see what I'm saying? But when it comes to something that happened and I need a female point of view, I'm not asking a transgender man turned woman. I'm not.
Well, you just made it
A different-
specific.
Yeah, you made it different
You-
than
you-
the
you
actual
know,
original question.
Yeah, you
I'm
made
just
it
saying,
different.
I'm
You
just-
made
I
it
said-
different.
I'm a paint
I
the
get
scenario.
it, but you made it different.
So basically,
saying.
you would, except
You
if
would.
you wanted a
You
woman's
just said
advice.
you would.
No.
You would
That's
take
basically
the
what you just
advice.
said.
If
Yeah.
I was flustered, I'll take the advice.
I'll be like, I'll listen. Like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I mean? I would listen, but their advice got to stick to the argument, not to like, well, you need to go do this and that. Like, it ain't gonna be no more extra shit than that. It would stick to that argument that just took place, which anybody can speak on an argument.
You really
Right.
gonna tell them to mind their business?
Probably.
Exactly.
Yeah, my face. Leave it alone. Nah, I ain't gonna do all that. But I just don't see it, yo. Maybe y'all see something I don't. Whatever. So, moving on to the next segment of the show, the Put You On segment of the show. I hope y'all got y'all Put You Ons. Do y'all? No? Y'all suck
Let's go.
MCs. Okay, I'm gonna do mine first. I'm gonna put y'all on to a Netflix show called Lock and Key. It's a really good show about a family that live in this house, and it's like these magical keys, and they all got different powers and shit. And it kind of seems like a child show, but it's not. One of the antagonists like kicked a kid in front of a moving train. I was like, oh, this ain't for kids. So definitely check that out, man. It's a pretty good show. It's on Netflix. What y'all got?
What you got?
You ain't got nothing?
I just seen EP9. That was a decent little movie. Y'all should check that out if that's what it's called.
IP9 4.
EP9 4.
Mm-hmm.
You watched IP9?
I did.
All right, I got a company called Black Sands Entertainment. They have a working on an anime. They also have stocks that they're making available to the public as well. So check them out. It's a black-owned company. Support.
That's right. So we're going to go ahead and conclude, man. Make sure y'all hit me up on Instagram at keys_757, and also check out our fan page at Up for Debate TV on Instagram as well. And make sure you guys send us some questions, something, anything, anything to our email at which is upfordebate757@gmail.com. Y'all got anything? Anywhere y'all want them to follow you? Anything? Nothing?
No, we don't.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.